$15,000 off. New Ram 1500, only $259 a month during Ram Truck Month. Found a better deal? Doubt it. We'll beat any deal guaranteed, or we'll give you 10 grand. These deals are going fast. Act now at Brickell Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Did you hear that Jackie and Tom
are getting a divorce? Oof.
There's a reason Detective Johnson is the gossip king. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm.
Pilates later?
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Let Affordable Dentures and Implants help you get a new smile. Right now, save 15% on most treatment plans over $1,000. Call 1-800-DENTURE. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Go ahead and smile.
This is South Florida's Most Watched News. Most Watched News. Now at 10.
Crime Connection, why police say a shooting in Hollywood started with a different crime miles away. Calls for action after concerning conditions are reported inside a South Florida detention center. Heartwarming reunion. A diver meets the men who saved him when he nearly drowned off the South Florida coast.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat. And leave a comment below. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. Welcome back, everybody that's joining in today across YouTube. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. We got a lot to go over today. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that's going on. I got some interesting facts to show you, and it's also some interesting videos as people start to come to live stream this morning. Hopefully, everything can pop up on the screen properly. We got some new additions to the show and some new awesome opportunities to give out there. Democrats frustrated. That's what's going on right now. Democrats are frustrated, and they keep talking about this, and I got some interesting things to show you in today's show. And I know at the bottom of the screen, you'll see some things straight in the middle there and some things not, because we're in a horizontal vertical format. But let me adjust some of these things here. I got some computers and phones here. I'm trying to make sure that are working out properly. Give me one moment here as I fix this. So there we go. I got a lot of things going on, a lot of volume controls going on. So Donald Trump can't be controlled. Okay, people, listen to what I'm telling you right now. We're diving in today to talk about some interesting conversation. I got some videos today I'm going to show you that I know you guys probably haven't seen. Some stuff on some Democrats talking about some things flipping to Donald Trump, which I know you haven't seen them. I'm going to show you today some stuff that was kind of leaked and found. Even Whoopi Goldberg, who always hates on Donald Trump, has flipped the script multiple times. I got the videos I'm going to talk about today. We're going to dive into that. We're going to talk about Trump and Musk actually building, what is actually happening, you know, at the end of the day, what people are actually saying. I'm going to get to that piece of the pie there with Donald Trump. And then we're going to get to hear Donald Trump deporting immigrants, the update on deporting the immigrants, obviously, and then fixing the identity of America today. We're going to go through some of that stuff that I think you guys are going to like what you're going to hear. You're also going to like some of these videos. I think are going to be very interesting to hear, interesting to see for the first time. And a lot of people are coming here today. Listen, hit the like button. As soon as we had 100 people in the live stream today, we're spinning that wheel like we always do. Do not forget that. All the people in the Mason Mom, I greatly appreciate you. Got some moderators in here today. Tracy helping out all the time. Pippa Mama helping out all the time. And we know you guys should be here every single day to help out with some craziness that can go on in the chat. So I greatly appreciate you guys joining today to talk about today's show. And I got to tell you something. The Democrats are pretty frustrated, right? Democrats are pretty frustrated for a lot of reasons. And the problem is, and look, by the way, if you're watching this live right now on your screen and you don't see it as clear, all you got to do is go to your, on your YouTube at the bottom, there's a little wheel there. You can click on it and you can update it to the best possible visibility. Sometimes it kind of goes in out depending on where you're watching the show at, where you're based at, all this stuff is happening. YouTube's making some adjustments, and we're also adjusting our show here. So I'm going to dive into this today and give you guys some updated information that I know you guys probably have not seen. But welcome back to the show. And as people start to come in here today, we got a lot to talk about, is all I'm saying. If you're in here for the first time, put first time, if you're just joining us. And also, if you've been here before, Let us know. So I've been here before. I watch your show every damn day. And at the top, you see the polls in the chat right now. I got the polls in the chat right now that you guys can select. Hit the like button, hit the 3 dots, jump on board. So let's dive into this right now. So look, Donald Trump can't be controlled, man. Right? Let's be honest. Donald Trump cannot be controlled. Elon Musk cannot be controlled. We're going to go into that in about 2 seconds here about what they're doing and why it's so frustrating. Because the reality is, the identity of the Democrats, they came into this whole picture and they said, we're going to win this. They thought for sure. After they forced out Joe Biden, it was kind of like people were already mad because they're like, holy shit, we just showed our weakness. We just got rid of our candidate. And they just threw Kamala Harris in there. And I've been telling people about this. The Democratic Party did not want Kamala Harris to be in it. Maybe after she was there, they were like, you know what? I can see this happening. Like people started saying that. I can see this happening. But the reality was she didn't even win, the primary. She didn't win the opportunity to get to the position, even get to, she didn't even get far enough to be considered that. There were a lot of other Democrats probably that were running that probably would have been selected above her. So that was the first of that. Okay. When they let go of Joe Biden, forced him out, there was no way he was like, you know what? I just want to go. No, he said very clearly he's not walking out unless he has some serious mental disorder or physical disorder or something going on, which he didn't have. So we know that he had some kind of mental thing going on, but he didn't walk out on his own. And by the way, I'm not hating on him, just saying times have changed drastically. It's 2025, people. Things are moving at a fast pace. Computers are moving at a fast pace. People are doing some things out there in the world that's going a little hectic, if you want to say. And you got to keep up with the trends. I don't think Joe Biden was doing that. So we're moving on to now. Donald Trump's in office, right? And he cannot be controlled by these people. They tried to put him in jail 1 million times. That didn't work out. They keep trying to arrest him. It's not working out. They keep trying to go after this man on a daily basis of this and that. It's not working out. They ran for the election. We talk about this a lot. They ran for the election. Kamala Harris wanted to win. Kamala, whatever. She wanted to win. She didn't win. She did her damn best. Didn't work out. She got money from the fact that Joe Biden was there in that chest, you want to call it. They had that money set up for her. She steps into a situation where she has plenty of money because she was the vice president. So she had opportunities to win this election a lot better than anybody else would have had. It didn't work out. She used countless ways that I told you about this before, that people would say, that's not the best way to run for president. Like certain things that she did at her campaigns and rallies just weren't good. They weren't good things to do. It didn't work out, people. And now Donald Trump takes the office and the man cannot be controlled. And the Democrats are pissed. This man is running up and down. Listen, this man is running all over the place, traveling all over the place, making things happen. And I got to tell you, I'm seeing what he's doing. I'm seeing how he's putting the left and then the right, just taking those steps, making those strides, doing things. People in the chat right now, as soon as 100 people on today's show, we're spinning that wheel, giving out some money. So stick with us, smack the like button right now, and enjoy this part of the show because we're getting ready to dive into some more things. If you're here for the first time, let us know. 20 people in the chat, about to let some more people into the building. Pops is in the house. Love when he joins us out there as soon as he can. Get those ear pods in. What I'm saying, people, is when you got a president that cannot be controlled like Trump, he's on a mission to build America back. I'm going to show you again right now. Next piece we're going to talk about is going to be Trump and Musk on a mission. If you just joined us, Democrats frustrated because they can't stop Trump. We got Donald Trump building America today. We go into Donald Trump deporting the immigrants, and then we end up today's show with fixing the identity of what the hell's going on in the world. People doing some weird shit. We're going to dive into that. I got video footage that you guys have not seen before, and I'm getting ready to show you here in just one moment. So pay attention as I get ready to let more people into the chat. Vaughn's in the building. I haven't seen Vaughn in a while. Welcome to the live stream, Vaughn. Glad to have you here as well. We greatly appreciate you. So, listen, let's just break this down for a second. When you look at Donald Trump and you look at what he's up against, and you look at like how the world has tried to incarcerate his ass 1 million times, trying to put him in jail 1 million times, going to his house, raiding his house, going through, taking stuff, saying that he didn't have this or he had paperwork he shouldn't have had, and going on. And like they can't put him in jail. Well, guess what? They try to do that when the Democrats were in office, they still couldn't do it. So the judicial system obviously has to do something wrong over there because they couldn't make it happen, regardless of the case may be. All right. James looks twice in the building. We appreciate you joining our show today. If you're watching us right now in the chat, put where you're based at. We do it every day. Let people know where people are based at. I really appreciate that. We're going to dive into a lot of things right now. People, if you're watching us live, we're getting ready to dive into a lot of things right now. If you're watching us live in the chat, put where you're based right now. I'm dropping mine in the building right now. And everybody, you can communicate amongst each other in there. I appreciate it. Jeff Lee always welcomes people into the chat. I greatly appreciate that. People in the building right now. Here's what I like about this. You got a guy who steps into the building, goes, yo, this is what I'm doing. And he's like, that's what I'm doing. And that's what he does. The worst thing you want is a president to go, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and then doesn't do shit. I mean, that's the problem. But he's saying what he's going to do, and the people voted for him because of what he said he was going to do. And now he's doing it. People are like, well, why is he doing that? He said he was going to do that. Like, that's the beauty of this shit is that. People come to the chat right now. Mess Gigs, how you doing out in Arizona? We got Tennessee in the building. We got Miami in the building. Roger, good morning to you. We got Tennessee in the house. Tracy, we appreciate you. Pippa Mama out there, we appreciate you out there in Illinois. How the hell are you doing? People coming to the chat, get to know where you guys are based at. Roger's out here in the building. Diane Bangle, welcome back to the live stream. We appreciate you. Look, we're diving into it today. People are diving into it today. People just letting you know right now, I'm diving into this right now. Here's the problem, all right? People are getting upset. Why? They see Elon Musk in the White House, and they're like, wait a minute, this guy's really in the White House. He's not supposed to be in the White House. Donald Trump used the people like Rogan, like Elon Musk, right? Like he used Barron Trump, his son, used him out there on the platform on TikTok. He used the right things to get people involved and interested. Now, people are like, I love this picture of Elon. I'm going to tell you why in just 1 second. Juji in the building from Montreal. We love and appreciate you coming to the chat. I love RB's in the building. Why do I love this picture of Elon Musk? Because he's swerving. This man is swerving. They're throwing balls at him left and right. They're throwing balls at him left and right, and Elon Musk is swerving. He's on SpaceX. This man cannot be stopped because him and Donald Trump, first off, this man is extremely intelligent. Number one, extremely intelligent. And people could say, oh, he's not intelligent. His people are intelligent. Well, he's pretty damn intelligent for getting the people to run his damn ship, don't you think? Do you know how hard it is to hire? Let me take my glasses off for a second. Do you know how hard it is to actually hire the right people in today's world to run, whether it's in the office for presidency, whether it's for a freaking administration, whether it's for a football team? You know firsthand, you see the damn Giants and Jets, they can't get the shit together. You can go around. It is so damn hard to get the right people to come in office. Okay, let me tell you something. Republicans this year did everything. Let me not say everything. For the most part, they did everything right to get the right people in place to win this election, to get the Democrats set up in a frenzy where they literally have people out there twerking and doing all this crazy shit. I'm going to show you a video right now. I'm going to show this twice today. I'm going to show it now. Remember, as soon as we had 100 people in the building, we're giving out some money today. As soon as we had 100 people in the chat, we're spinning that wheel today. So pay attention, people. Okay, pay attention. I'm going to show you this video right now. Whoopi Goldberg comes in here in the chat right now. Listen to me, people. Trust me when I tell you. Musk, what's going on? Say Elon is a good guy. Look, let me know in the chat right now. Love, hate Elon Musk. Let me know. Listen. Whoopi Goldberg comes into the building, okay, and she says all these things about Elon Musk and how Tesla's bad. I want you to watch this for a second, people. If you're watching this live right now, I'm going to show it now. I'm going to show it again later. She hated on him, hated on Tesla, and said, oh, my God, Tesla's a bad company, and he shouldn't get that, and yada, yada. Watch how she's put in her place by this man right here on her own platform. I want you guys to listen to this. This shit is so important. Pay attention, people. I'm going to turn the volume up. Watch this shit. This is important. No one has seen this. Watch this.
The deal that you're talking about was made by Joe Biden with Tesla. And Trump just canceled it, by the way. So if there's any questions of conflict of interest, there you have your answer. But in general, the US government pays numerous companies like Boeing, Lockheed, Tesla, and many others. to innovate, create jobs, and grow the economy, and to cut emission. Okay, we will get back to that. But DOGE, on the other hand, is just cutting wasteful spending and exposing government corruption. Big difference there, whoop whoop. And I gotta say, it's quite telling that everyone on this panel constantly advocate for climate action, and you cheer for government use of your tax dollars to cut emissions, yet you oppose Tesla, the world's leader in reducing vehicle emission, receiving these funds. Meaning, you're willing to let the planet get destroyed because you don't like the guy who's trying to save it. Or you don't actually believe in climate change. So, which one is it?
Did you guys just see that? We got 100 people in the building. So you know we're going to spin that wheel. We got 100 freaking people in the chat, baby. Let's go today. I greatly appreciate you guys. Everybody that's joining us right now for the first time, I greatly appreciate you.
Make some noise!
If you're watching us for the first time right now in the damn chat, I appreciate you, number one. But in the chat right now, put your favorite emoji in the chat right now. We're going to spin that wheel, give out some money. In the chat, put Trump. If you don't love Trump, put something else. Whatever you want to put in the building, I'm going to say all your names right now. Drop your favorite emoji in the chat. Mass Gigs, I appreciate you so much coming into the chat. Did you see what this guy did? Did you guys just see what this guy did to Whoopi Goldberg? People coming to the chat right now, if you didn't see it. Whoopi got up there and said, oh my God, Elon Musk is a pain in the ass because he did this and he's not right and they're this and that and they're giving this man money and they shouldn't be giving him shit and blah, blah, blah. Listen, it's easy to sit back if you don't understand. Will, what's up, brother? Welcome to the live stream. We greatly appreciate you.
Make some noise!
It's easy for people to watch the live stream, right? And say crazy shit, right? Hold on. Vaughn said you didn't give us a chance to see what she said. Because, Vaughn, she didn't have a response. That's the whole thing about it. She didn't have a response. She went to the next take and they went on a commercial. And she didn't say anything about it. Because she realized that she was a Trump supporter. I'm going to show you something right now. I'm going to show you this video one more time. Pay attention, people. You didn't see what she said from the beginning of time because what happened was the video was too long to load through here into the email list. So what happens is Whoopi Goldberg gets out there and she goes, this is bullshit for Elon Musk to have this. It's bullshit for Elon Musk to have that. And this is BS, whatever. So this guy jumps onto the stream and he goes, hold on. Joe Biden's the one that started this. Remember, Joe Biden wanted the electrical car. Joe Biden wanted everybody to go to electric cars. Do you guys not remember that? Joe Biden wanted electric cars. Elon Musk, being so freaking brilliant, goes, I'm going to create electric cars. Right? So guess what? Everywhere you go, you've seen freaking Teslas. I got one too. So hold on a second. Watch this video one more time. If you guys didn't see what just happened, pay attention real quick one more time. And I'm going to show you another video. Check it out right now. Fresh boys in the building. Welcome to the live stream.
Make some noise!
Let me know even about the view, but hold on. So he breaks it down. So watch their faces at the end. They didn't respond. They didn't have a response. That's why it ends like that. Take a look one more time, guys. You got to see this shit one more time. Pay close attention. I want you guys to hear how he explains this shit.
The deal that you're talking about was made by Joe Biden with Tesla. And Trump just canceled it, by the way. So if there's any questions of conflict of interest, there you have your answer. But in general, the US government pays numerous companies like Boeing, Lockheed, Tesla, and many others, but to innovate, create jobs, and grow the economy, and to cut emission. Okay, we will get back to that. But DOGE, on the other hand, is just cutting wasteful spending and exposing government corruption. Big difference there, whoop whoop. And I gotta say, it's quite telling that everyone on this panel constantly advocate for climate action, and you cheer for government use of your tax dollars to cut emissions, yet you oppose Tesla, the world's leader in reducing vehicle emission, receiving these funds. Meaning, you're willing to let the planet get destroyed because you don't like the guy who's trying to save it. Or you don't actually believe in climate change. So, which one is it?
Now, if you saw that, you hit it with the whoop whoop. Everybody watching right now, hit it with the whoop whoop.
Make some noise!
Make some noise for the whoop whoop. Listen, look, I'm just telling you right now. And Vaughn, what happened was she got on there. Look, Whoopi Goldberg got on there and was like, oh, well, guess what? You know what? Elon Musk, he shouldn't have that. And then Biden put that in place. Number one, she didn't know that. Number two, he breaks it down and goes, every day, The View, that show, The View, I'm not trying to knock them. A lot of people don't like the show. Some people do. I'm not knocking the freaking View. What I'm saying is every day, every week, every month, whatever, they get on there and they talk about, oh, climate change. We shouldn't have gas cars. Climate change. Well, if you don't want freaking all this shit and Elon Musk comes out with electric cars and you're like, why does the government want to support it? That's what the hell you want in the first place. That's what the hell you wanted on The View in the first place. And every time they say something on there, what does Elon Musk do? He just swerves them. He swerves them. He's like, gotcha. Like this picture right here of Elon Musk is like, gotcha, swerving. Now, hold on a second, people in the chat. We already got 100 people in the chat. We already hit 150 people in the chat. I got some awesome opportunities for you. John Pierre, let's go, baby.
Make some noise!
In the chat right now, you guys coming in. Listen, real quick, you know we're edgy in the platform. I say it like it is. If you're coming to the chat right now, if you're upset, you're stressed out, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Listen, people come in the chat. Ben, what's up, Ben? If you're here for the first time, in the chat, put first time. Watch, everybody's going to welcome you. If you're in for the first time, put first time, and everybody in the chat right now is going to welcome you. You'll see it right now in the chat. Greatly appreciate you and all our members in the building, all the Mesa mobsters in the chat. What I want to show you is another video now. I want you guys to pay close attention to this. This is another video I know you guys haven't seen, okay? And we're talking about education. All right, I'm going to show you one quick piece of the pie here. Let me get right to it. So Donald Trump, okay, building America, right? What he says is, I'm going to fix the freaking education system. I'm going to fix the education system. People coming to the chat. Welcome everybody into the chat right now for the first time. Devon Basket, welcome to the live stream. We greatly appreciate you coming to the chat right now. Everyone coming into the building, we love and appreciate you. Listen, I'm telling you something right now that you guys got to hear, okay? Trump on a mission. All right, this is why this is important. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, I got it right. Building America, right? Hold on one second, though. I got another whoop whoop video that you got to see, all right? Whoop whoop came back at it again, and she said he shouldn't change all the, like before when he started talking about it, he goes, we're going to fix the education system, yada, 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 and we're going to change this in schools, and whoop whoop was like, no, we shouldn't do that. But all of a sudden, she flips the freaking script, and this guy calls her out again. Watch this shit, guys. Pay close attention. Watch how this guy calls her ass out again for supporting Trump. She literally flips the script and supports Trump. Grant County in the building, we appreciate you coming in. Veronica, we appreciate you coming into the chat. We love and appreciate you so much. Welcome to the live stream. Pay attention right now. Watch how Whoopi Goldberg gets caught supporting Trump again. Watch this real quick. I'm going to turn this volume up so you guys can hear it. Let me flip this over. Here we go. Let me turn this damn thing up. 1 second. Here we go.
Maybe some of what's happening, like, you know, they're trying to take apart the Department of Education.
Yes.
Maybe that is a good thing, because maybe it will force us to make sure that our kids actually get what they need. Maybe it'll force us to go to our state and say, listen, I want to make sure, since you're taking all this money from my taxes, I want to make sure that my kids get exactly what they need. I don't have to wait for the government to do it. We can do it. This is now in our hands.
Well, Whoopi, that's a very interesting take there, because you've been wailing and wallowing about Trump's every single move, including dismantling the Department of Education. And now you're saying that maybe that's a good thing, since dismantling it would shift the control to the states. So I'm not sure if you realize this, but for the first time, you just agreed with Trump. You just became a Trump supporter. I don't understand.
Just
see what I'm saying? You guys see what I'm saying, right? Did you guys? We've got 200 people in the live stream, baby. We greatly appreciate all you guys.
Make some noise!
And gals, hold up. And gals. Listen, guys and gals, girls and boys, whatever I got to say. We don't want to say the shit wrong because you know how it happens in the live stream. We talk about this shit. People go absolutely bananas in the chat. If you're with us right now for the first time, let me know right now. And no, I am not on the green screen, just so you know. I am not on the green screen. Todd, just so you know. Dynamic coming to chat. I am not on the green screen. There is a massive TV behind me, just so you know. You haven't seen our show before. Greatly appreciate you. Everybody coming to the chat right now, watching us live. Whoop, whoop. Sean, you saw what happened in building. Drop your cities and states in the chat one more time, because now that we over 200 people in the live stream at one time, we're building it up. We got massive sponsor deals coming, all this kind of shit. But I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you more than anything. We're going to watch this one more time. All the people coming to the live stream, we're going to watch it. Oh, I'm sorry, Todd. You're talking about The View. I apologize. Albert's in the building. Let's go. In the chat. Drop where you're from. Lisa's in the chat. We appreciate you. Look at all the people. Iowa, Tennessee, Washington, Texas, Boston. I love Boston too, by the way. What a great place. People coming to the chat right now. We're going to show this freaking video one more time because people haven't seen this shit. You can record it from my damn. I don't care if you record my screen. I'm calling it like it is. Okay? Detroit's in the house. Jody, what's up? So people coming to the chat. Subscribe to this damn show if you haven't subscribed, number one. If you haven't, this is going to be the number one by the end of this year. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the place to be. When the guests start coming on, it's going to be rocking and rolling. Watch this shit, people. I'm telling you right now, you got to watch this right now. Take a look at this real quick, okay? I'm gonna read some of the messages right now in a minute. Bare Meadows in the building. What's up, Pensacola? I had a house out there in Destin. We built one. Love that. What a beautiful area. People coming to the chat right now. I'm gonna show this video one more time. So Whoop Whoop, right, comes on here. Whoopi Goldberg comes on here and she says all this shit about, hey, education. Trump shouldn't do that. He shouldn't change the education system. But then all of a sudden, she flips the script again. Let's watch it one more time, people. Take a look and listen in.
Maybe some of what's happening, like, they're trying to take apart the Department of Education.
Yes.
Maybe that is a good thing, because maybe it will force us to make sure that our kids actually get what they need. Maybe it'll force us to go to our state and say, listen, I want to make sure, since you're taking all this money from my taxes, I want to make sure that my kids get exactly what they need. I don't have to wait for the government to do it. We can do it. This is now in our hands.
Well, Whoopi, that's a very interesting take there, because you've been wailing and wallowing about Trump's every single move, including dismantling the Department of Education. And now you're saying that maybe that's a good thing, since dismantling it would shift the control to the states. So I'm not sure if you realize this, but for the first time, you just agreed with Trump. You just became a Trump supporter. I don't understand.
Just
okay, you guys saw that again, right? Like, this is shit I'm talking about. Everybody in the chat, put 200 in the chat right now, because we're over 200 people again. That means we got to spin the wheel twice a day and give out some money, which you know we're going to do. We do this shit every day. We got to do this shit. As soon as we hit 100 people, boom, one spin. 200 people, two spins. In the chat, I will give a lucky person watching right now a chance to make some money. Listen to this right now. We only got 19 likes. We almost got 300 people in the damn live stream. If everybody hits a like button right now and we get to 60 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $200 in the chat right now. I'm giving out some money right now because we have over 200 people. Veronica, what's going on? If you're in the chat right now, if we get to, listen, people, there's almost 300 people in here. If we just get to 60 likes, we need 40 likes. If we get to 60 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person in the chat $200. I'll just give it to you in the live stream. I'm trying to help you guys. You guys support me. I'm supporting you. Double tap the screen at the like button. We're building it up. Did you guys just see that, though? To me, it's out of control how there are a lot of people that have a lot of common ground. They just don't want to say it. There's a lot of Democrats out there, a lot of Republicans out there that actually have a lot of similar beliefs. They just don't want to say it. If you're in the chat, you're from Phillipsburg, drop P-Burg in the chat right now. I want to see all those P-Burg people. If you're joining the show, if you're from Phillipsburg or Easton, drop it in the chat right now. I want to see who's joining us today. What's going on, Jody? Veronica Rivera, how are you feeling? J49, what's going on right now? Max Anderson said, wouldn't education be better for everyone if it was taught, was decided by Democrats and Republicans? That's an interesting point. Jay Sharp in the building. Everybody that's from P-Burg in the chat, drop it in the chat right now. If you're from there, Vaughn put the 908. Drop it in the chat. If you're from there, I'm showing some love. people from the hometown showing up. That's what we need to do, get people on the damn live stream. Listen, what I'm telling you is this, okay? We have a lot of opportunities in life, whether you're Republican or Democrat, people coming together. You know, blacks and whites coming together, Hispanics, and like, it's better when people work together. It is nerve-wracking when people just hate on people because they're on the other side. Like, when I watched Trump get up there and win the election and then get up there and talk to Congress, this is the first time I've ever sat there and watched a whole speech to Congress. Why? Because it's boring when you're younger, right? When you're younger, you're like, nah, shit's boring. As you get older, right, you're like, I want to know what's going on. Why? Because you're paying taxes, you got kids, you got a lot of shit going on, that's all I'm saying. So you get to the principal point where you're like, I just got to know what's going on, you know? And I have a lot of videos in here, people that come into the chat. I have some videos I'm going to show you that people that have been here before have seen, but other people that are joining for the first time have not. I'm going to show you some stuff right now as we move on to the piece of the pie right here. Okay, so here's I'm gonna move on to this piece here. Deporting immigrants. Okay, have you seen, okay, first off, this country was, yes, I understand, was built on immigrants showing up and coming here. I get all that. That's like the biggest thing that gets talked about. While Donald Trump is deporting illegal immigrants, okay, let me make that clear, illegal immigrants, not immigrants, illegal immigrants. And they're coming over here in crazy waves, right? And I have, obviously, the video formats to show you where you can see these people pouring in. I have all these videos I've showed a lot on this platform in the past. And what I'm saying is, I noticed when all these people started pouring into the country, Donald Trump was like, we gotta fix this shit. Why is it that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi and all these people were like in favor of this? I have a question on that. People come to the chat. There's a lot of, if you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat right now. If you're not, then don't. And yes, in the chat, J49 Sports Entertainment. We hit it every day. The major topic of conversation, get it right here, right in the morning at 10 o'clock. We bring it right here. Jesus Crust. I love that name. Jesus Crust. Mad Mel. At least Trump is making true love in his campaign promises. Look, people come to the chat. I'll read your messages across the board. You guys got something to say? I'll read it right here. If you're a Trump supporter, drop Trump in the chat right now. Drop it in there. J49 said he made his wife a citizen by using Genius Visa for smart people. Hey, you got to be smart. We've been talking about this. Look, this morning I've been showing you Trump and Musk on a mission. When they throw something at Musk, what does he do? He just swerves. He swerves. Right? I'm not going to get hit with that. Throw that shit my way. I'm going to swerve. Right? So I'm just saying, I love how they're operating because they're doing what they say they're going to do. Rita's in the building. Rita Conklin, how are you feeling? Gavin Hunter, how you feeling? I'm going to say all your names right now on the live stream. Let me read some of your messages real quick. Grant, let me read Grant's message because I didn't read that last one. Give me a second. Grant said, I'm a First Amendment auditor that is fighting back the tyranny of my hometown. I have read many documents and know the difference between democracy and Republican state. Okay. Bear Metal came in the chat. Bear Metal said, this boils down to individual belief structures, God, family, country, or pornography, school books, and drag queens, story time. We're going to get to that in just 1 second. It's simple. People create their own divisions, right? Well, I am. A lot of things Trump is doing is affecting me, but I welcome it as long as it gets everything right. This is what people need to know, okay? This is what people need to know, okay? Things don't get better immediately. Things get tougher before they get better. Making America, when I put on here building America, when I put building America, deporting illegal immigrants is part of building America, right? Like you got to do that to get the country back safe. Fixing things, helping America build better here, making companies buy here. This is what makes America great. Again, it's going to get hard at first. I like that message. Brian David, let me read what Brian said. This is important. He said, swerve is a funny way to say dodge and avoid all accountability. It is not a funny way of avoiding accountability. Let me tell you why. The reason why I put swerve and I say swerve is because you have two people that are innovators. No one is going to be perfect first and foremost. No one's going to be perfect at first. So I'm not saying anybody's perfect here. I'm not saying Trump is perfect. Elon Musk, they're far from perfect. They're just going after what they say they're going to do. And when they say they're going to do it and people vote for it, that's what they wanted. America wanted that. If we vote for you and you don't do what you say you were going to do or attempt to do or really go after trying to do, then you lose accountability, right? Elon Musk said he's going to create electric cars. He did. Elon Musk said he's going to run and help out in the White House. He did. Everything that they throw at him after he's successful, he's like, I'm not hearing that shit. I'm swerving. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Why? Because Democrats don't give credit for anything. Seriously. Listen, and Trump said this. He goes, I can discover or cure cancer. And all the Democrats would sit there and nobody would clap about it. That's when you just don't like someone and not the policies. If you disagree with the policy, I'll give you that. If you disagree with the policy, that's okay. You don't have to agree with every single thing that someone says. You don't think every Republican or Democrat, they're going to disagree. That's okay. We don't even have to have Democrats or Republicans. We could just have people that agree and disagree. In a household, you have a husband and wife. You can disagree. It doesn't mean you got to be Republican and Democrat. You can be two people that disagree. You don't have to be separate wavelengths or on separate boats or on separate ships. You don't have to be like that. You can literally just be a part of part of America, and you have disagreements, right? And I wanted to show that to you because I thought it was what is important. Someone else came in here and said about drag queens. So I'm going to show this video that we've shown before because this man came in here and said what he likes about America. And I showed this video once before, and this is important. Hey, Brooklyn, I'll read your message right now. Don't spam it because it'll get deleted. I'll read your message, though, so you don't keep writing it, okay? Brooklyn said, how do you feel that Trump has spent $10 million plus in taxpayer dollars on personal golfing trips? Okay, I'll explain it to you. If Donald Trump spends any money of our money on his own personal vendettas, I disagree. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't like it. I don't think it's smart. Now, if he's using it to meet with certain people, if he's using throughout the year to meet with different people that it's important for business, like we all do in business trips. I don't know the exact situation. That's why I don't get on here and talk about it. If I knew, and I'm breaking it down for you right now so you know, yes, if he is going to, and I will answer all your messages, don't worry about it. I will go through and read everything. So if you're there for 1 second, just give me a moment because I'll read the messages and then I come back to the screen. I got some things to pull up. So I'm not avoiding any messages, especially Republicans or Democrats. I read everything. I don't care. Even if it's hate on me, I read it. So Brooklyn, if Donald Trump is going out there and he's spending money, our tax money, on golfing trips that has nothing to do with our country, nothing to do with business, and he's out there just going putting and this and that, traveling around, I do think that I don't agree with that. I disagree. I don't think he should do that. There's your answer. Okay? There's your answer. Now, since we're bringing that up, same thing. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, these people are in favor on the Democrat side of using our hard-earned tax money to fund, transgender surgeries for people in prison, right? I said this before on the platform. Brooklyn, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about us working hard, the government getting our money on taxes, and then taking it to the prison and helping fund transgenders, go from boy to girl to boy, whatever, man to women, whatever. How do you feel about that? I mean, literally, I'm kind of giving you a question. You can see people do certain things we don't agree with, which I understand, right? I want you guys to understand. I will read all your messages. Sean, you're correct. I'll read every message in here if it's something that people want to answer to. Hey, Money, Brooklyn made that up. Hey, Money said Brooklyn made that up. Okay, let me go here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Money said exactly. He lives on a golf course. Quit lying, kid. Is that true? Is he lying about it? Grant County came in here and said, drag queen story hour was an age discrimination. They only wanted young kids to be there with their parents. Guy asked to bring his 23-year-old son, and they said he was too old, yet they are using our. Wow, okay. So you read some of these messages right now. Now check this out. I showed this video before. This man was pissed. This black man jumped on here and goes, he is not happy with how in schools, and again, I just showed you a video how Whoopi Goldberg now agrees with Trump on multiple occasions. Now all of a sudden, and that's The View, by the way. The View is one of those platforms where they hate on Trump and Musk every day. And guess what? Now they're agreeing with Trump and Musk. So hold on a minute. This guy jumps on here and goes, you will never tell. He said he has 3 boys. You'll never tell them they could be girls, especially in school. If naturally they're going to be that, fine. But look at this message right now. This is a powerful message. I'm going to play this. People have seen this before. I'll play it twice. Pay attention.
See, I got 3 kids. They're all boys. And I'll be damned if you're going to have some school tell my boys that they can now be girls. Not on my watch. Not on the watch of Donald Trump, I can promise you that.
That message to me is so powerful. I saved that damn thing on my screen. I'm going to play it again so you guys didn't see it. And again, this is whites, blacks, all coming together for a common cause. He said he's got 3 boys, and he'll be damned if they're going to get up there and tell him he can. And this is part, by the way, this is part of building America. This is part of building America. Let me flip the script at the bottom. Donald Trump building America. This is part of this. Because at the end of the day, if your kid wants to grow up and be what he's going to be, that's fine. But you're not going to tell them in school what they're going to be. Play it again. Pay attention, people. Listen to this one more time.
See, I got 3 kids. They're all boys. And I'll be damned if you're going to have some school tell my boys that they can now be girls. Not on my watch. Not on the watch of Donald Trump, I can promise you that.
Look, this is the whole point of what we're talking about today. There's so many things that when you rebuild America, it's like to build America back, there's certain things that have to happen. And I use the analogy of like a house because people that literally see, oh, Donald Trump did that. Oh my God, this went up. When you have a house that's built, you know, when you have 50 stories built, whatever the case may be, and you didn't lay the foundation properly, house is coming down, buildings coming down. The only way to fix that is to go back and look at the foundation of where we're at, right? The foundation. And that is why I have on here these messages where it's like Donald Trump building America. Because people are like, eggs are still high. Like, first off, education is being fixed, right? Education system's being fixed. And if you just join us right now, I know that I had a video people had asked about. What I had another message on my phone said the Whoopi Goldberg thing. I'll play it so people can see that came in that just missed it. I know a lot of people on here wanted to see Whoopi get put in her place again. But I'm going to show you this. If you just joined us right now, we're going to spin the wheel. And if you're watching live, we're going to spin the wheel right now. I'm going to give you some information right here. Hold on. Let me read the messages right here because I got people that are agreeing and disagreeing. Let me read some of these messages real quick. Hold on one second. Let me read some of this. We scroll down. All right. Sean said, yeah, Brandon interacts with the chat more than the stream. That's right. That's what I do. Jay Sharp. Obama was the most wistful president we ever had. Took trips all over the world. Is that right? Here we go. Grant County Transparency said, it says publicly funded libraries to do that. Why should taxpayers have to pay for that instead of getting a paid spot somewhere else, right? Veronica said, Trump uses every moment to make deals to find ways to help our country. If you see him playing golf, it's because he's surrounded by press all the time. Trump is working all the time. That man does work a freaking hell of a lot, man. I don't know how this man does it. Then he's all over social media as well. Let me read this message right now. Gavin said, it's sad that we even have to get to this point. I agree. I agree with that. Okay. Lisa Lindsay said, I have a son and I agree with that man. Right? Okay. Adam said, brother, they are mad that he's doing blatantly illegal stuff. Don't be disingenuous. Adam, drop it in the chat. What is he doing that's illegal? Drop it in the chat. Let us know so we can read it in the chat right now. Will.i.am said, I got 2 girls and I'll be damned if we'll let them get beat up by a man in a dress. Right? We're going to show that in just 1 second as well. Hold on. Brian David, I didn't skip your message. Let me go back. I'll never skip your message on purpose, and I'll prove it right now. Let me go back. Brian David, let me go back and read your message. And I see Ed B said, at first I thought this kid was part of the gifting, but after he spouted MAGA rhetoric, I realized he's a mark. He's a mark. Poor kid. Let me go back. Okay, Brian, you said swerve is a funny way to say dodge and avoid accountability. I don't see it any other message that you said, Brian. I don't see another message that I missed. We read that already before. And no, I don't think Elon Musk is swerving anything. I think he's kind of stepping in, going, everything he does great, they throw. It doesn't matter what he does, good or bad, they just go. So people coming to the chat right now. Who else has something to say? Bear Metal said, Obama going after Dem International hot dogs. People coming to the chat. Stuart, enjoy what you voted for. So Stuart said that we voted for idiots. So what I'm confused by that is this. Do you think that Joe Biden is smarter than Trump and Elon Musk? Do you think that Kamala Harris is smarter than Trump and Elon Musk. Like, I don't like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people say stuff, I'm reading it. You give me your answer, but I don't understand the situation, like what's going on. Like, I just want people to prove it. If you come into the chat and say something, I'm going to read it for you. Lorenzilla said, how do you rectify all the proven lies that have been dismantled out since the start of his presidency? I genuinely want to know how you can believe someone who is so deceptive, consistent. So drop it in the chat. Like, I'm giving you chances to drop it in the chat right now. The people that come in and say stuff, you got to put it in there. It's like, listen, here's the problem. Here's the problem with Democrats. I'll break it down. There's a lot of great Democrats in the world, and there's a lot of bad Democrats, just like Republicans. A lot of great, a lot of bad Republicans. Here's the problem, though. Every time you get up there, Democrats have a chance to speak. They say, he's lying. About what? Not saying anything. Like, you gotta say it. You can't, he's lying. About what? Drop it in the chat right now. That's what I'm saying. It's only throwing shade, but there's no information. Here it is right now. Yeah, I know. Vaughn said you have to bring back the call-in time. Yeah, I'm going to have people calling into the chat. I almost have it set up, our new studio in downtown. Shannon Green said I look like Brendan Schaub. At the end of the day, I don't know. It's just shade throwing. J49, national security isn't a priority. That's what I'm saying. National security. Here's the problem, right? The Democrats throw shade. And again, I'm not hating on Democrats. I have friends that are Democrats. I have family that are Democrats. It's not hating on a Democrat. It's they come into the building, right? And what are they doing? Twerking at their twerking at their. Do you realize the Democrats had a chance to win the election with Kamala Harris, who speaks very well, right? I thought Obama spoke very well and still does speak very well. I don't agree with all his policies, but speaks well. But people come into the chat, I give you chances to talk. I give people a chance to talk. I pull it up on the screen. I do everything right by the people that have something to say, but they don't say anything. It's almost just as the same. Like, when you go to a rally for the Democrats, they don't say anything, right? They don't say. They just okay. Here's another thing right here. Let me pull this up real quick. People watching this right now. I'm going to show you because people come into the chat. And people are like, well, because the black people want these people to go. I'm going to show you. This is why I do this. I show all the black people and the white people speaking about this so people understand. Like, hold on a second. Here we go. This is what was going on in the bathrooms, right? When you got Kamala Harris and you got Joe Biden in office. I'm going to show you this video. This is what's going on. Now, the Democrats in here aren't going to talk about this. They're going to act like they didn't see this. Watch this. Tell me if you agree with this, Democrats. Hold on.
Now, when I heard that Kamala Harris, vice president pick, was the one who said that there should be tampons in boys' bathroom and men's bathroom, I thought he was joking, right? I'm at the county building right here in Los Angeles, California. I want y'all to see this. It says men, right? Look at this. Free tampon, free pads. What in the world is going on? And we are men. This the world we live in, y'all? Men bathroom. I am just appalled. What? I will rip this thing off right now, man. Rip it off, Jatir. Rip it off. We got time for this. We men. Don't use no.
But why isn't that addressed? Like, I read him. Okay, so Brian David says you're obsessed with trans and bathrooms. It's weird. Okay, now instead of looking at it and saying how do we fix that, Democrats will go, oh, you're weird because you talk about that. Yeah, no shit, we're talking about that because we want to get it removed. We want to get it removed. You don't think you're supposed to talk about it? You are supposed to talk about it. Why don't Democrat, and again, I have Democrat friends. I have Republican friends. I'm giving you an unbiased opinion of how I'm seeing it. It's not like, I'm not coming here biased like, you're going to vote for Trump. I'm saying I'm looking at the things. And people are like, well, Trump lies. Okay, then what do you lie about? Tell me so I know. Okay, men snow the boy. Why? Because I have kids. That's the whole point. You're not understanding. Why does it matter? Why does it matter that I show you this? Because I have children. A grown-ass man walk into a bathroom, I don't give a damn what's in the bathroom. As long as I can use the bathroom, I can leave. But kids go into the bathroom and go, what is that? Oh, I gotta teach my kids now. Oh, by the way, this is not for men, or this is not for boys, that's for girls. But then you see a boy using it, and you're like, why is the boy using that? And it's confusing. And they're building this agenda. They were building this agenda, so Trump's knocking it down. So instead of Democrats coming in here and going, I agree, just like I just did. I just told you, as a Republican, if Trump is spending our hard-earned money on golfing trips, then I would be against that. And I am against that. If he is doing that, then I'm against it. So I'm giving you my honest thought, right? I'm against it. You hear me? If Trump is doing something I don't like, I'm against it. People in the chat right now coming into the building will be on Democrat side, will see something that Democrat does wrong, and they'll go, oh, I don't care. They'll see the Democrat wrong, and when the Democrat's wrong, they don't say, oh, Democrat's wrong, let's move on, we'll fix it. They go, oh, why are you talking about that? We're talking about everything. We're talking about everything. People come to the chat right now. And then, okay, all these people thought that Kamala Harris had all this support. Why do you think that Trump's in office? The world wanted him in. The country wanted him in. That's why he's there. They could have easily voted for Kamala Harris, but look what happened to her at her campaigns.
For America's future. And we understand the opportunity we have before us to turn the page on the fear
This is at her own rally. You get what I'm saying? This is at her own rally. This isn't me making this shit up. This is like, when I'm showing this stuff, what I don't get is like all these celebrities that she hires to come in there, right? Like Trump uses celebrities as well, and so does Kamala Harris. But it's called chess, not checkers, right? Trump brings in Elon Musk, innovative supporter, a brilliant man who's creating stuff. And when the view was like, oh my God, we shouldn't have gas, we should have electric, he did that. And then you go look at other situations, you take a look and you go, Trump is doing those things, Elon Musk is doing those things, and Democrats don't give him any love and support for it, even when he does what they request, right? So then you take a look at this, she got scorched at her whole situation. So I want to show you something again, okay? Because Beyonce, all these celebrities that went to these events, and I showed you stuff on Whoopi today, but I'm showing you something real quick, okay? This is another Black woman that shows up at the event because Beyonce was at the rally in Georgia. Like, well, Beyonce's at the rally for, obviously people are getting paid for a lot of things. So look at this video real quick. This is important to watch. This is this is Republican Democrats talking together, and these are Democrats switching to Republican. You can take a look at it for yourself.
I noticed that Kamala Harris hosted a rally yesterday with Beyonce about reproductive rights, protecting women's bodies. So, I just want to know, why does she not care about the women's bodies being trafficked across her wide open border? If she's doing a bad job at protecting women's bodies now, borders are, how will you do better as president? Beyonce said she didn't come as a celebrity or as a politician, but as a mother. Well, as a mother, how could you support a woman who allowed over 330,000 children to go missing with no explanation? As a mother, does it really seem like this mamala deserves a promotion? The left can't even define what a woman is, so why are they still swearing that this is a girl power thing? When any man who wants to include himself can do so, and no actual woman can do anything about it.
This is what I'm talking about. Again, in the chat. If you come into the building and you want to say something, say it, give the fact, we go over it. So, again, how is this propaganda? Beyonce was there, right? Nicki Minaj was there. They had Gorilla, the girls out there twerking at the rally. What you want to say that, but I don't understand. Like, I'm watching these girls twerk at Kamala Harris's rally. Twerking? You think all these people standing there like, oh, let's have a twerk session? This isn't what we're trying to figure out, how we can make America. I'm not trying to use it in Trump's terms, saying make America great again. I'm saying we want America to be great, right? And he just happened to have a good little situation there where it works out, make America great again. That's why he does well. This is his little situation. And when you look at it, and she just said this, the left can't even decide what a woman or man is. And so that's a difficult situation when you're like, You could be a man, you could be a woman, you could be whatever. Whoopi Goldberg just showed. I got videos of even, Anderson Cooper flipping the script and jumping obviously, over to the freaking Republican side. And he was hated for flipping over. And that's why I showed these videos. I bring this stuff up to remind people of what's going on. But look how Anderson Cooper, he was the biggest CNN. Anderson Cooper was the biggest left you can ever see. And he even flipped and said he got torched by his own people. Look at this.
Came across this whole inundation from people who are Harris supporters saying to me online today, like, how dare you? What a betrayal that you would ask her these questions.
No,
and I'm like,
your job.
You misunderstand what my job is. I'm not on MSNBC, and no disrespect. What they do is they're very talented. But I don't watch it. I'm not interested in watching what these overpaid blow-dried anchors think. And I include myself in that overpaid blow-dried, although I don't blow-dry. I am overpaid. But I'm not interested in the anchor's opinion. I'm interested in facts and letting the viewers make up their own mind.
So what I'm saying is it's not, it's not technically always about whether or not you're Republican or Democrat. It's like just looking at the reality. Like, when you look at the school system, you're like, okay, school system has to change. And maybe there are kids battling this stuff in their mind. There are kids, boys, thinking maybe they are born and they want to be a girl. Maybe the girl is born and wants to be a boy. I'm not going down that road. I'm not knocking that. So you guys can hear me right now. I'm not knocking that. I'm not telling you that that doesn't happen. But what I'm telling you is I find it to be very difficult for schools to get out there and do that and tell you what you could be in the chat. People coming to live stream right now, people talking. I appreciate all people in the chat. Brian, if you're with us right now, we're going to let you spin the wheel. You're a Democrat, I'm a Republican. We're going to let you spin the wheel today and make some money. And we have another person, pick me in the chat. We're going to get one more lucky person in the chat to spin the wheel this morning in the chat right now. Everybody say pick me. And if you're in the building right now, put pick me in the chat. We're going to pick 2 lucky people right now to spin the wheel and get some money this morning. And you guys know we do this every day. We have over 100 people. Today we're over 200 people. So that means we're spinning it twice. We almost hit 300 people. We got people coming to the chat this morning. I can't guarantee anything. I spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? I spin it. I hope that you make money. I can't guarantee it. We just spin the freaking wheel and give out some money. So people coming to the chat right now, drop it in the chat, pick me in the chat. We already got Brian spinning this morning because we appreciate him coming to the chat this morning talking. We don't hate on anybody. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish. I don't necessarily care where you're from or how much money you have or don't have. I care about good people coming in and sharing their thoughts. And it's so important to do that, right? It's so important to come into the building. We got whites, we got blacks in here that have flipped to Republican. We got whites that are like, hey, I'm against Trump. We have everything in here. And the whole point is to come in and do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. I just call a spade here, and I'm showing you what's actually happening. And if you're coming into the chat and you literally show up and you go, oh, Trump lied. Okay, about what? You got to put it in the chat. Don't say Trump lied, like the person talked about the golf course. If you think he's spending money on the golf course, drop it in the chat. We'll read it. But don't say, oh, he's spending tax money. Tell us so we can talk about it, okay? People come to the chat right now. Let me spin the wheel real quick first and foremost because I don't have my wheel spinner here today. I don't have Van in the building. Let me spin the wheel right now for Brian. Hopefully Brian is watching. I don't know if Brian is not here. If he's not here, we're still going to spin it for him anyway because we want to make sure that he knows that we did it. He can go back and he can take a look. So we're spinning the wheel right now. Everybody pay attention and watch. Now, I can't guarantee anything, people. I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee anything. I spun the wheel. I don't spin it where it goes around once. I spin it, it goes around 100 freaking times. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be the red or X's. You don't want any reds. We have all kinds of opportunities in the building right now to make some money. You see 25s. You see 50s. You see 100. You see a lot of stuff in the chat right now. What we got. Don't hit the freaking X. Well, listen. That I can't help. That I can't help. That I can't help. I can only do my best. We have another selection in the chat right now. We got another selection in the chat right now that was just selected. Fresh boy in the chat. We're spinning the wheel for you, Fresh boy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fresh boy was just selected. Fresh boy was just selected. So we're going to spin it right now. Stay right there. That thing is spinning, boy. That thing is spinning 100 times. It's a little difficult, right? There's some X's on there to make it fun. We got people making money all the time. By the way, Tracy, don't forget your 100 is going out. We got to make sure that if that's fixed now, we can get that back out to you. I know we try to send it to you. We'll get that going today as long as your account is fixed. Here we go. Here we go. Let's make this money right freaking now. 25 in the building. Let's go.
Make some noise.
Fresh boy with a quick 25 this morning going out on Instagram. Make sure you send me a direct message, Fresh boy. I got to get, if you're on my Instagram, I think you might be. Make sure you send me a direct message on there on Instagram and your PayPal account, because we're going to send you some money. Got 25 going out to you this morning. By the way, on that wheel, it says on there, don't forget, it says free spin and it says pass. If you hit a free spin and you hit it twice in a row, you get a free Xbox PlayStation in the chat right now as we get ready to head off today. I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people that are in the chat this morning. I'm looking to do some awesome things. I'm getting ready to gift a membership to a lucky person that's watching in the live stream right now, because you watch all the way till the end. You would join the Mesa Mob as we make money on the show. Actually, you get paid from it as well. So if you want to join the Mesa Mob, it's $1 a month. Do that shit, man. Become part of our show. And if you don't have the dollar, I'll send it to you and get you sent up. And I did get a message yesterday from someone. Jay Sharp in the building. Let's go. By the way, I do have someone that will join the Mesa Mob. Another person asked yesterday, send me a direct message. I got you. You know who you are. You send me a direct message. If you don't have the dollar to join the show, I'll send it to you. I will send it. It ain't about the money. I tell people, I'll get you the free month. I did get a message from someone yesterday. I did get the message and I didn't forget about it, and I will send it to you. You will become part of the show. You know who you are. I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people joining me today. We had a lot of conversation today. We talked about a lot of stuff. You know, are Democrats being frustrated? Yes. Right? Just Republicans would be frustrated too if Kamala would have won. But at the end of the day, there's no way, shape, or form right now that this can work out. If you're joining us right now, remember, join us every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Don't miss it. Let me close the poll before Pitbull Mama jumps on here and kills me. She'll say, close the poll, right? I forget the shit every time. I appreciate all you beautiful people that are coming to the chat right now. Who do you love more? It says Trump. It says I'm a Democrat, or it says Elon Musk. You can see a lot of people love Trump in the building. We greatly appreciate that. And look, if you don't agree with me, I'm not throwing shade at you. I love and appreciate all you beautiful people joining my show. I'm not hating on you whatsoever. I call a spade, and you guys are just joining for the first time. You guys haven't seen, I have a new studio being built downtown. It's going to be amazing. It's a new studio being built downtown. We had over 300 people today. We're 289 people in the live stream this morning. I appreciate it. Reese in the building, I appreciate you. Remember, I got to sign off right now because I'm 2 minutes past time. Remember, everybody to come into the live stream right now, join our show before 10. Get in here at 9:55. We're already having a conversation. If you come here, you're going to see Jeff Lee. You're going to see Pitbull. You're going to see Tracy. You're going to see Nathan. You're going to see RB. You're going to see people coming into the chat early in the morning at 9:55. We start at 10. We go live. Will.i.am getting here at 9:55. Get in here early because the show starts at 10, and I communicate as much as I can on here, but I get back to the show and get really focused and geared up on what I'm talking about. I appreciate all you guys. Hey, Money, I appreciate you. Guys, subscribe to this channel. Today, we had over 60 more subscribers join the show. If you join the Mesa Mob, you will get a check mark next to your name, okay? And it turns into a money symbol after a month. If you have a check mark next to your name, it turns into a money symbol. When I sign these massive deals, the money goes back to you. So I will pay for your freaking membership. I don't give a damn. The point is to get everybody into a community, to a community. I love and appreciate every single one of you beautiful people out there. Remember, have a great rest of your day. Come on my show. Go on Instagram. In my profile, Instagram, it says Mesa Mob. Join it. It's free. On Instagram, on my profile, Brandon Mason Show, join it. It's free. And I'm talking all day long, communicating with you guys. We can stay in touch. A lot of cool things on there. Don't forget to do that on Instagram. In my profile, it says Mason Mob. Join it. It's free. Outside of that, leave a message on this show when it uploads. I love and appreciate all you beautiful people. Make sure, have a good rest of your day. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Love and respect every single one of you beautiful people in the live stream. See you soon.
If you could think of an elevated horror film, because it makes you think. And the director, Ryan Coogler, he's got so many layered messages in it. That's all I'm going to say. They're very layered, and you sit there and you go, oh, my gosh, wow. Then you scream. Let me not be, then you scream. And there's a young man in the movie. Watch out for this young man. His name is Miles. Is it Caton?
Yeah, oh.
Miles Caton.
I know him. I literally just visited his family's church. His mom, Timony, is a friend of mine. His aunt, Anisha. I went to church. I just
and
saw
he didn't tell you he was doing this movie?
No, they told me he was doing a movie, but I didn't realize he was doing the movie, you know?
Yeah.
He was a Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler movie.